Morning, good morning, good morning. You already know who it is, target individual CJBK. Today, um, not at home. I am leaving from my girlfriend's house, and it's always, you know, something different when you like. I'm aware that not all TIs get V2K. Oh, so now that I'm recording this video, they're attacking my left knee. They've been attacking my left hip like tremendously. Uh, and the frequency is always in the same exact spot. It's like I need to refresh my memory on my anatomy, so that I can find the specific names for what's being attacked and everything. But yeah, so you know, just to like really just hone in on the effectiveness of V2K, it's basically the repetition of not being able to have a break from something being repeated over and over and over and over again. Because it's like, even though I'm fully aware of what they're doing and why they're doing it, and then of course in the very beginning, they used to tell me, we're demoralizing you. And they used to say it so proudly, we're demoralizing you. And, only low vibrational people would actually take pride in demoralizing somebody who has very high moral standards, you know. you know, um, it's interesting that, I was listening to the radio yesterday, and they was like, yeah, a total of 620 something or 30 something new recruits just joined the NYPD. And it's sad to think to myself, like, I wonder how many of them joined because of the secret tech society that basically told them, you got to join the police force or something like that. Like, how many of them actually joined because they just needed a job, or maybe they actually believed in enforcing laws, or, but like, how many of them actually joined to do the job, And then it's like, because they wanted me to become a cop too, but I didn't feel that it was morally right to join the police force, because these handlers, they have my visual cortex, they have my nervous system hacked. So that means everything that I see, they see. Everything I hear, they hear. So it's like, it's counterproductive, and it's dangerous to just about every other officer, or anybody that I work with. It's dangerous for them to pretty much be around me, because if they have the capabilities of recording everything I see and everything I hear, and then look, there's cops in here, right? And I kind of wondered to myself, how, just like how, I'm just wondering to myself, just how protected are these people truly? I mean, because if you think about it, if you join because they tell you to join, then what? I guess they're expecting you to give people a pass on just about every crime that they commit. You know, I don't know. It's like we're looking at a future where there are no laws. We're looking at a future. Well, there are laws, but they're just not enforced. We're looking at a future where pretty much it seems like, you know, if you're one of the agitators and you actually get arrested, don't worry, you'll be all right. You know, you know how like the mob basically, has cops under their belt, or just about anybody would have cops under their belt. But when you think about it in this sense, when they have the ability to basically, when they have the ability to basically, intimidate just about anybody from anywhere within this city, and they can attack them using these frequencies and directed energy, and they don't, and most of these people would never really understand or get the gist that every single thing that is an electronic device, if it's coming from a power source, or if it is a power source, that is giving off electromagnetic radiation, and that electromagnetic field that it emits, it's being used to draw energy into a concentrated beam and then focused on your body. So it's like, there's a lot of I guess what's the words I'm looking for? There's a lot of fighting you got to do with this psychologically. And then if you don't study and learn about these weapons or these tactics, then it will swallow you up. It will swallow you up. It will swallow you up. And that's why I do everything that I can to try to learn as much as I can. And like, I believe I've probably eclipsed my full 2 years of this. And you know what, to tell you the truth, it doesn't get easier and it doesn't get harder. Because basically what ends up happening is, when I learn about one thing and I find something that's effective against what they're doing, they basically just adjust. So it's a constant battle of adjusting and learning, So among other things, I'm constantly, being subliminally or under the breath or murmured about by people I don't even know. But then not even just that, sometimes I could be in a room of people that I do know, and then, for whatever reason, I would think that I'm hearing, the people that I'm with saying something about me. But like one of my favorite YouTubers say, her saying is, remember, don't react, stand back, let God handle that. It's like, I can't necessarily allow myself to act out against anything that's not obvious. Even though if I might be 100% right that they're actually saying something, I can't allow myself to basically give in to the subliminals, and and I'm here to tell you all that, trust and believe it's always a fight. It's always a
There
fight.
is Manhattan
It's always a
bound
fight.
local
It's always a
6
struggle.
train to
But
Brooklyn Bridge
I
City Hall.
persevere
Approaching the station. Please
with,
stand away from the platform
many
edge.
different things. Like I basically, like I tell you, I read or listen to the Bible. I use healing frequencies. 15 hertz is powerful. I'm gonna tell you that right now. 15 hertz is powerful. 9.7 is powerful. 9.7 stimulates healing of the ligaments. Now, interesting. Remember, cops that were downstairs. Well, they just came up the escalator. Then all of a sudden they disappeared. Oh, there they go. Oh, look, so look. Interesting, right? Like I told you, they got people that's in the police force, and all of a sudden they get in the scene. Anyway, yeah, so, principalities, I tell you, principalities. But you always gotta remember, don't give the enemy what they want. Because all they're trying to do is traffic. That's it. All they're trying to do is traffic and make money. They're trying to traffic and make money. It's for sexual purposes. It's for just to get giggles out of seeing someone in pain. They're just trying to traffic. Whether it's to put you into the prison industrial system and to be able to experiment on you, and when you're in prison, you pretty much don't have no real say in anything. You're just trying to traffic. And it just seems like there's just not enough people willing to fight back. And, with it growing so big the way it is now, I feel bad for the generations after me. Because the generations after me are the ones who are becoming so far removed from spirituality. Or, anything that's just like so natural. It's like, they're the ones that this stuff is going to hurt the most. Because they're just going to believe that it's normal for these types of things to happen. They're going to believe it's normal. And this is not normal. So, but anyway, what else? There was something else on my mind. Yeah. Learn everything that you can about spiritual warfare, psychological warfare, and technological warfare. Electromagnetic warfare too. They got 3 different things working on right now. They got a frequency on the left hand that's penetrating the inside of the knee, going through like the opening, or like through the gap, or right where the meniscus and all the soft tissue is at. It's penetrating in there, and it's causing, I can feel the vibrations. Then there's one frequency that's going through the left hip, penetrating deep into the groove of where the head of the feet and the socket is at. I can feel the vibration there. And right now, I don't necessarily feel it too much, but there probably is a lowly amplified frequency on my side of the nerve, or possibly the It's like right here, going all the way through into the brain. There's a frequency there, and I don't know if they're basically just burning, or if they're extracting, or if they're adding something, but there's pressure on the right side of the brain. I don't know. I just hope that everything I'm doing help someone, help somebody, or lead to some breakthroughs for millions of people across the world. Anyway, I'm off this. Like I said, most of the time, you don't hear from me after a certain period of time because I have a big shoot account. So I got that. Also on Facebook. And I got this. You don't hear from me after 2 weeks. That's the suspension for those 2 weeks. You don't hear from me after 2 weeks. Alright, got me locked up. Something I didn't do. Or God allowed me to actually take my life. So, or take it as a